Hello, we're live.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Oh, it's so good to do one of these again. I've been looking forward to this live stream literally all day long because I've been itching to write all day and I haven't gotten to yet. So I'm so ready to tackle it. Okay. But we've already got some fun friends here. Tia's here, Shelly's here, Shadow Flight, Margot, Yanni, Ian. Oh my gosh, CK. Okay, so many great people here already. Hello. So happy to have you. Really quickly, so I guess just to kind of establish what's going to happen, maybe we can do like one or two questions to start, like if people have questions. So if you have a question, feel free to drop it in the chat. If not, we'll just yap because yeah, that's what we do. Um, and then we'll do a writing sprint, which we'll decide how long it is when we get there. I haven't thought about that yet. I typically do 30 minutes though. And then we'll do another chatty session and maybe one more writing session. Well, we will do one more writing session. And then I don't know. We'll see how we feel at that point.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
current plan. Oh, more people? Oh my goodness. Okay, Salome, Riley, Sarah, Hannah, hello. Oh my gosh, Tia, you're popping in to say hello. You haven't slept in over 24 hours. My girl,
Go
please,
get some rest.
please,
Tia.
please. Okay. Anyway, oh, and we already have some questions, so I'm just gonna star those just as a save for later. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also have Fal here. And Ari, hello. So good to see you. Oh my goodness. Okay, we already have so many fun friends. This is gonna be great. Okay. Well, I guess okay, I'm assuming most people know who Taylor is, but Taylor, why don't you introduce yourself just in case?
Yeah, absolutely. Hello, I am Tay. I am a YouTuber. I make book content, writing content, and I'm also an indie author. These are my two books. We have Venture Below and Venture Beyond. It is part of a YA fantasy full of adventure and action and a fugitive princess, mysterious love interest. The third book I finished the second draft of, I think, a month ago, and that is just resting right now. And I am currently working on the first draft of a rewrite for the first book, Venture Below. I am gonna hit 14,000 words in this stream. My goal is 15, but I don't want to say too much. We'll see what happens. But I'm very excited. I'm hoping to finish chapter 8 and start and finish chapter 9. So,
Oh, that's so
knock on
exciting.
wood that we can make that happen.
Yeah. I'm honestly like right there with you, Tay, because so first of all, I'm assuming that you know me if you're watching this just because this is my channel, but just in case you don't, my name is Joy, and I also create YouTube videos about writing. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, perhaps. But just in case, I don't know. And currently, I am working on the second draft of Project Phoenix, which is a high fantasy with gothic vibes and a romantic subplot. And I am at like 15,000 words right now. And I'm just before, or like right at the inciting incident, which I'm so excited to write it. It's one of those scenes that is just, it's so fun. And so
Yeah.
pretty much the second draft is a full rewrite. So what, like the what of what's happening, a lot of it is very similar, like the plot points, but the character motivations and like the texture and the way that I'm writing it is changing a lot. So I'm just eager to see how it compares to the original first draft. So that's what I'm currently working on, and I'm like right there.
And it's so
Oh,
good. It's so good. I had the privilege of being able to read. I think you sent me the prologue in the first chapter. So good. It's
oh.
so good, and I need more. I need more. Like stat. I love it so much. It's so good. So
Hey,
good.
you just make my heart happy. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Feel free to drop what you're working on in the chat. Oh my goodness, Kara's here. Hello. Hello. And Taylor, hello. Sarah, I see. And Stu. Oh my gosh. And JK Lambo. Okay. So many fun people. Okay. I just need to acknowledge all the fun people who are joining the stream. Okay, but yeah, feel free to, if you are working on a specific project, feel free to let us know what you're going to be working on during this stream. And even if you're not writing, if you're just going to be reading or just chilling out, cleaning the house, let us know too, because I do that a lot where I want to like be a part of things, but I'm not in a space where I can write. So I just listen into the yapping and clean my house or something. So
Yeah.
but anyway, very, very good. Okay, we did get a few questions I saw, actually a few really good ones. We'll probably do just like one or two right now, and then I'll try to catch up on the ones that I didn't answer, you know, in like the next chatty section. I'm like starring them and saving them. So
Perfect.
let's see. Ooh. Okay, Margot had a really fun question. How different are your processes for different projects?
Everyone is so different. It's like it's so different and so unique to the project. And honestly, I wish I could say I figured it out and I know my routine and I know my timeline. And I think I'm getting closer to that. Like the more I have done it, I've definitely whittled away the things that work for me and the things that don't work for me. Oh, hi, Trevor.
Trevor, hello. Greetings.
Bye, Trevor.
Bye.
Anyway, that's my husband. So yeah, how different are your I mean, like I said, they're each one of them are different. Never the same. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about you?
So processing. There's a buffering symbol right over my head.
It's like, wait, bye, Trevor.
Let's see. My different processes for different projects. So just only looking at Project Phoenix and Project Sol, which are my two like current projects and my two books that I am actually going to finish, because I've had so many like old things that I've written my entire life, right? I've had short stories, I've had poetry and that I've finished, which like those processes are completely different from
Very true
books. I mean, for most of them, I didn't even really plan it. I just kind of sat down and was like, what's the vibe? Okay. Or like I may have had like a loose concept, but it came out and that was pretty much that. I barely even like revised my short story. So like those are different. I think I would approach short stories very differently nowadays, like 5 years later. I'm more so talking like what I wrote in my creative writing major. I don't know why I had that approach. It was weird. There's like kind of spill out of me, and whatever came out was what came out, and that was it. I don't know, it was weird. And then of course, yeah, I've started many books that I never finished, like back in high school era, and you know, that sort of thing. But for my two current projects, with Project Phoenix, I mostly pantsed it. I came at it just cobbling together a lot of the things that I loved in fiction and in even, you know, pulling sources from video games that I like and pulling inspiration from music that I liked and just the vibes and different literature. I just kind of cobbled together a lot of things and the different, just, I don't know. I don't even think it's like tropes. It's more so feelings that you get from books and from certain characters. I knew wanted to be present. So I just really, Project Phoenix is a product of the things that I really like all together. And I didn't really plan it out. I just had ideas for scenes and certain things that I knew wanted to be incorporated. And I built the world kind of as I was going. And it changed so much over the course of the first draft as I was pantsing it. And now for the second draft, it's a full rewrite. So yeah. And I started off the first draft trying to make it super polished initially, which I think was fine. Because I was trying to find my voice again after like not really writing for 5 years. But that entire first 25% of the book is completely different now. So yeah.
I feel the same. I'm like, now looking back, I think that is something that's consistent, is that my first draft is me telling myself the story, and then I do a rewrite. Like that's, I think, what feels more, it's felt better. And even though I published Venture Below, we aren't going to talk about that part, but I feel like rewriting it now, like if I had done that back then, I probably wouldn't have had to do it right now, if that makes sense. And like I rewrote a good 75% of Venture alone, the third book, for draft 2. And then even for Venture Beyond, we don't talk about that process. That was the dark night of the soul for your girl. I had 7 or 8 drafts of Venture Beyond, and I had, I think, 5 full writes of that story, and it was never right. Every single time I was getting it wrong, and I kept taking in information from people who had really good intentions, but I wouldn't say no. ideas or to like anything, you know, and I would just like fully be like, okay, cool, like I'm gonna
Yeah.
take that idea and run with it, and then I would realize it was wrong and have to redraft like the whole thing. So yeah, 8 drafts. It was the dark night of the soul wholeheartedly. But I probably went through 5 like completed the story drafts. And yeah, so I do think I'm a rewrite draft
Yeah,
2 person
discovery
now.
and then rewrite. Yeah.
Mhm.
And with
Yeah.
Project Fall, I'm not like far enough in the process to feel like I know. Oh, if you hear drilling, that's because my husband is outside
Okay,
with a really
slut.
tall ladder drilling something. It's a long story.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be
Awesome.
done really soon because it's like really loud. Okay, he's like talking to. I don't think he realizes that it's.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
But anyway, so with Project Salt, oh my gosh, it's so loud for me. Is this so loud for you guys?
It's not so loud, but it is there. It is present. And that's okay. That's okay.
It feels so loud to me. I'm like, oh my god.
It's honestly not that bad. I can still hear
Okay.
you totally clear. So
Okay,
you're
that's
good.
good. It's just definitely present.
That was loud. That one was pretty loud.
Well, I think it's like reverberating through my desk and into the mic. Oh my gosh. Anyways, where was I? So Project Saw, I feel like I'm not far enough into the process to know exactly how different it's going to be completely, but I do already know that I am approaching it trying to have things a little bit more together than fully discovery writing it. You know, like a lot of it I think is still going to be discovery written, but I have completed an entire 0 draft, not even a first draft, just a 0 draft. Just it's so bare bones, but at least it's like my version of an outline. I feel like it's not neat enough to actually be an outline because I can't. My brain doesn't work in that kind of a form. I need to be telling myself the story type of deal, and it's just very rough.
Yeah.
You know, some scenes are more fleshed out than others, but like, yeah. It's a huge mess right now, but it's my mess. And I'm starting off, I think, like I'll be starting off the first draft with a lot more material and a lot more certainty of what the story is even about.
Yeah.
Phoenix. Because Project Phoenix, I didn't even know what the story was about.
Yeah, you were finding it.
Yeah, exactly. But with Project Saw, I do feel a lot more in tune with what it actually
like you have some groundwork. Some
exactly. So I'm excited for that. So
yeah, like I really feel like for Venture Alone, I did outline for draft 1, and then I realized the like 75% of it was wrong, and I was like, okay, slay, we love that. And then I re-outlined and rewrote, and I still think my 3rd act is wrong. So that's really cute. But I do very vague bullet points of what I want to happen in each chapter, and then I do feel like I kind of pants within the chapter. So it is still fun because if I wrote every single like nitty gritty detail, like I think I would lose interest. Like I'm like, what's just personally, like I've done that before, and then I would like come up with it and be like, okay,
it's like,
I don't want to write it. I already wrote it.
Part, so
yeah,
I can relate to that for sure. And I'm gonna try to catch up on the chat really fast. I don't know about literally everything, but let's see. Oh my gosh. Kara. Wait, is it Kara or Kara? I always mix it up.
Oh, I think Kara. I have a friend who spells it the same way, and I
think I've met. Yeah, but anyway, thank you.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't know. I'm like, let us know.
Yes,
bestie, let us know.
I want to like pronounce people's names correctly, but if I've only ever like read them, I'm like, wait a minute.
I know, that's so true. Is it care or car? Like,
yes,
vroom vroom. In me car.
In me car. Okay, and then Rye is trying to finish chapter 5 of first draft. Okay, very good. Very good.
Got this, Rye.
Trying to get NSEC on Project Circus, but mostly here for vibes. Love it. Love it. Oh, Seaside Princess draft. Oh, horror project. Margot's horror is so good.
Love.
That was so loud. Oh my gosh. Okay, Gothic Romantasy. Oh, that sounds so fun. I like that.
I love
returning to an old fantasy whip to maybe rework and re-outline. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry for all
Just
the
start
way.
singing
Every
it
time that
when it happens.
happens,
Just sing over it.
oh my gosh. Yeah, seriously, like, we can just like sing a duet, right?
It's totally fine. Yeah, we could. They won't even know. They won't even know it's happening.
Okay, and then hopping around as usual, but my main project is a short story set in the early 90s. I love it. Love it. Christina is mostly here to chill. Sorry, my husband totally just dropped the drill from the roof. This is a whole saga. I just like heard it falling and he went, oh no. Oh, it was so sad. But anyway, Christina will be reading her first act of this fantasy project. Ooh. Okay. All right. Oh, dystopian fantasy. Love it. And yeah, I'm not going to sleep yet. I'm enjoying the conversation. Well, do go to sleep if you need to. But I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Okay. Kara. Perfect. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but then I had a moment of doubt, and I was like, wait,
yeah. You're like, maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, Project Star is lit fic with romance subplot and light fantasy elements. Ooh. Honestly, that sounds right up my alley. I love that. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. We have a lot more questions that popped up, but
I love.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to, and like, what's the vibe? Do we want to jump into sprints right now or answer a few more questions? Like
maybe we continue to chill. I mean, we're having a good time. I realized my camera. Frankly, hold on. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off. Maybe that'll help. I just realized my camera looks.
Oh, it's a little bit like
so grainy. Let's see. Did that make it worse or better?
I don't know. You're like a slightly delayed. It's like you're talking and then.
Oh no!
It's like off.
No!
Oh no! Becca's here. Oh, love it. Okay.
Let me reconnect to this Wi-Fi.
Sprints, yes.
My phone. Oh, my phone is incredibly hot.
Oh no!
Yeah. Let me unplug my charger.
But he's here for yapping.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, since we're vibing, we should answer another question. Oh, I feel okay. The quality got better. Guys.
Yay, hooray! And I don't think my husband is drilling anymore, so
it's perfect. Perfect circumstances.
Yes.
Oh, Becca, love you.
Okay. Well, how about we
say happy birthday?
Wait. Oh yeah, husband. I was like, wait a second, and I was like, wait, no, Becca was Pisces.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to your husband. Okay.
Wait, he's a Cancer, yeah? Yeah. Wow.
What a combo.
Wow. You almost cry a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ooh. I guess let's answer just like maybe 1.5 more questions because there's a question directed to me.
Right. I was like 1.5. Okay.
There's a question directed to me, so I'll answer that one, and then we can answer one more, and then
perfect.
Sprints, and then sprints. Oh my gosh. Okay. Specifically to me, did you have a background in editing, Joy, or did you just jump into it? So I do have another YouTube channel. Like, if you're asking, like, in terms of this, like, when as of starting AuthorTube, yes, because I have another YouTube channel that's a plant YouTube channel that I've had. Oh, when did I start it? I think I started it in 2021. So we're coming up on 4 years this fall, which is
wow,
insane. Like, what? Yeah. So that's sort of where I like began editing for like the filming and editing process for real. I feel like I had like halfway, like I knew my way around different programs and stuff. Just being an artistic person, I did a lot of stuff on Photoshop and, all of the free options out there as well. I just experimented with all that, like graphic stuff. And in addition to that, I would play around with editing, like video editing softwares and stuff. But in serious, I began with my other YouTube channel before starting this one like 6 months ago at this point. So yes, I would say I had like a decent background. I kind of cut my teeth on a different channel first. So yes, I did have that advantage for sure. And then another question. Let's see. Let's do. Okay, we had kind of two of this that are similar. So CK was like, "What do you do when you're stuck and can't figure out why you're stuck?" And Sarah also asked, any advice on getting stuck on a plot point that doesn't quite fit right, but you're not sure how to fix it, asking for a friend. I wonder who that friend might be. So like both kind of about getting stuck
Similar
and
vibes.
not knowing where to go and like figuring out why you're stuck. Yeah. The stuck problems.
Oof. You go first.
Oh gosh. Let's see. So and we'll answer this question and then we'll jump into sprints.
Yeah. CK said, "It's me. I'm the friend."
Oh, that's funny.
I love that.
I mean, it could be the same. Yeah. Man. Honestly, I think I kind of I've done this before where I wrote a scene and I felt like either the plot point didn't work. It's almost like I have to like get into the weeds and try to write the scene multiple different ways until it feels right. Because like sometimes it's an issue with the plot point itself, like structurally, in which case honestly, I just kind of if it's the first draft, I just kind of power through and I'm like, I'll worry about it later.
Yeah.
And yeah, try to let my brain do like subconscious chewing on it. And then by the time I return to the second draft and have the whole thing, bird's eye view, it's sometimes easier for me to see because I kind of like build it back up from the ground up, already kind of having old blueprints that I'm working off of. But I don't know, it's different vibes. But like if it's just a scene that I just feel like it doesn't quite feel right. I mean, I'll just try different things. Like I have multiple POVs in my book, so I'll try a different POV for that chapter. Be like, maybe this character would have a better angle for it. Or I will try like beginning it in a different way. And I'll try to like map out, okay, what is like in this scene specifically, like what is the the central conflict of this scene? What are we working towards? How is it advancing the plot? Like I just ask myself a lot of questions and try writing it multiple different ways, trying different things in answer of those questions, if that makes sense. So I don't know if that helps at all, but honestly, just asking myself questions and just getting in the weeds and trying to like disentangle it while writing it. Like for me, I'm a very like action oriented person. So it's hard for me to like just sit and think about the book or the plot point and try to figure it out in my head. Like I have to do it over and over again until it's right.
Yeah, 100%. Man, I think just to the general type of vibe of like if you're stuck, like the first thing you have to do is not beat yourself up over it and accept like that is a normal thing to feel. Like at some point in the process, you're probably going to feel stuck in some area in some way. And so don't beat yourself up over it. 100% know that it's normal. That is a natural part of the writing process to have these ebbs and flows. And I was so lucky to kind of see that in person when we were on the writing retreat, and I was watching like these people that I see in writing vlogs actively, like literally having the same moment as me of having that doubt and having that like, man, I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this part, like what I'm supposed to be doing in this like section of the thing. And like hearing them talk it out, I was like, oh my God, we all go through this exact same thing. So that really helps, I think, like to just be like, okay, like this is normal, this is natural, don't beat yourself over it. Like it's not going to be forever by any means, this is not permanent. And as far as like the plot point, I actually just kind of did this process where yesterday morning on Hannah Grace on her channel we did a live stream, another like writing stream, and I had written, I think it was 6, 7, and 8, and I wrote them wrong. The first time I was writing it, I was like, this is so bad. This is awful. Like, what am I doing? This is not good. But I knew I needed to get through the scene. Like you were just saying, like you have to kind of write it wrong a few times to find it. And then yesterday morning when I was on that stream with Hannah, I was like, okay, I'm actually going to go back in there and try to fix what was wrong and
Mm.
like actively try to like mold this into what I think it can be. And I fixed them and it was easy breezy and it was so smooth. And I was like, oh my God, like boom. And now I'm like back on track and excited about where the story is going. And like, I'm ready to continue on and like finish chapter 8 and like do all of that. So I do agree that like sometimes you have to write it wrong first to really find out what isn't working.
Yeah, that's so true. And there were some other comments on that. Fal said,
Yeah.
depending on the reason you're stuck, sometimes I like to make AUs or alternate universes for those that are not familiar of my stories and characters, gets the creative gears turning. That and what ifs help playing this box of ideas. So honestly, yeah, write fan fiction of your own work and of your characters. Like I feel like that's a really fun way because it's low stakes. Like you don't feel like it's not part of the story that
It's
you're
not going to see the
writing.
world unless it does.
Exactly. Yeah. Unless, like, maybe someday it actually could be a spinoff. But yeah, it feels lower stakes, so you have less pressure on yourself and more creative freedom to explore. So that's a really good advice. And Kara actually said, advice for being stuck. There was a video that I recommended once about mini arcs, and they saved my life. I found implementing mini arcs has been the most helpful thing to me, like rewriting. Honestly, that's so true. Like in terms of structure, the mini arcs structure or perspective was completely changed my perspective as well. Obviously different people have different approaches to writing that work for them. So like if you have a story structure that you're following and that is helpful to you, that could potentially help you get unstuck. Like if you're not following a structure, but then you're like, okay, I feel like I need a structure, you can find one that works. Yeah, I personally love the mini arcs, which there is a video. It's by The Second Story, which her name is Hillary, I think. She has a lot of really rich craft videos. Like she has some of the best craft videos I've ever watched, frankly. So I would highly recommend. I think I put it in the chat as well. The Second Story, highly recommend. But one of her first videos that she put out, if not her first video, was about the concept of mini arcs. And she was basically like talking about pacing and story structure. And she said, I mean, she takes a pretty strong stance on it where she's like, people do structure wrong. Not exactly. She's not exactly prescriptivist or anything like that. I think she takes a really good approach. But the concept of it is rather than thinking in terms of, I don't know, even like 3-act structure or something like that. Really what you're doing is each mini arc has its own beginning, middle, and end and its own resolution that naturally leads into the next arc. And it just like builds gradually over time. So it kind of looks like this, where it's like the stakes get a little bit higher and higher and everything naturally leads into the next. And honestly, I'm currently reading Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb, which is the 3rd book in her of like first trilogy in the Realm of Elderlings. And she does this. I realized while I was reading Assassin's Quest, I don't know how it took me so long to notice, but I was like, wait a second. This is how Robin Hobb writes. She totally writes in a mini arc fashion where it's like each part of the story feels like it's almost self-contained. It's like a little arc, like even like in a TV show or something, or like a really long arcs where it's like it's really focused on this one thing and then it kind of like resolves, but then it causes a problem or something that leads to the next thing. And of course, everything's driven by that ongoing character desire that has like obstacles in the way, so they can't achieve what they want because of all the obstacles that are emerging. But yeah, anyway, I explained that for a really long time, but it's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I love
But
that.
Anyway, well, I'm ready to write.
Me too.
Are you guys ready to write? Yeah, make some noise in the chat. This is what we're here for. I mean, we're doing nothing, but also for writing. So here, let me pull up the thing. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to write this inciting.
Oh, I can't wait. My stuff is like fun. Like I'm about to have fun writing the scene. We're about to slaughter some bad guys.
Yes. Are we good with 30 minutes or do we want like a little more, a little less? What's the vibe?
Maybe for the first sprint, I'm pretty good with 30.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. I need to run downstairs to grab my AirPods, but you guys start without me and I just will be behind, but that's fine. All right. And I'm going to start in just a second. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Go.
Good luck.
Happy writing.
Oh. Well, now my husband has to chill out.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh, how did it go?
Good. I'm like locked the crap in right now.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh.
Did you write like 1,000 words or?
I ate dinner, so I didn't actually write as much as I would have wanted to,
Yeah.
but I did hit 14,000. So mission accomplished, phase 1 at least. I still want to hit 15. I just have to write 650 words.
Honestly, given
Easy.
your track record, that's easy.
We got this. We got this.
Yeah. We could even like bump up this next sprint to like 35 or 40.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm having so much fun. Like,
yes.
I'm having so much fun.
Yes. Okay, how did everyone else do?
How did you do?
Oh, how did I do? Oh, okay. Let's see. So I spent like the first little bit kind of trying to like get back in the zone, did some rereading. I was like, okay, where the heck am I at in this scene, right? So in the end I got 418 words.
Heck yeah.
Like was solid. Like once I got locked in, I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. It was a lot. It was a lot of internality, like a lot, because this scene is very much Vera deciding whether or not to do something that leads to the inciting incident, basically, or it kind of, depending on how you define the inciting incident, it technically is her experiencing, okay, am I going to make the choice to go out of my comfort zone and do this thing or not? So it's like the debate stage, I guess, which I'm not even following like Save the Cat, but it just kind of happened naturally that way. So yes. Yes. And I kind of want to do last lines today. Like I'm in the mood. I'm feeling like I want to.
Okay. My last line is really lame, but
I mean, that's how it is sometimes. That's fine.
Honestly, like right now.
I mean,
like right now.
Okay. Yeah, and then people in the chat also share your last lines if you have them. And
mine is, I looked down, finding places to put my feet and work my way down the tree. So very lame, but
no, but it's good. There's action. I like it. I mean, mine is not like riveting either. It's like I think it's what I think is going to be the last line of this scene that I was on. So for the next part, I'm going to be starting a new scene, which like we all know that's like I feel like it takes me forever to start a new scene.
Yeah.
I guess I'm like, where do I want to start this? I don't know. But anyway, it is. Elise, help me, she muttered, and she plunged into the shadows of the wood.
Oh, can you just say who said that?
It was Vera.
Okay. Like, okay. I'm like, wait.
She's deciding to do it. She's doing it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. I want to see how other people did really fast. So, actually, Larry's here. Hi, Larry.
Hello. Welcome.
You're fine. And congrats on 1K. Thank you. That happened while I was like on vacation in Florida, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, oh my god, yes.
Yes. And then, okay, CK, watch the mini arc video from the second story that Kara sent me.
Amazing.
Very much things I knew intuitively, but it's helping you get a better perspective on where I'm stuck. Honestly, yeah, that's kind of how I felt. I was like, okay, this all makes sense, but just hearing someone else talk about something and like affirm things that you kind of instinctively know is really helpful.
Yeah.
Shadowflight got around 700 words. That's really good. I love that. Margot got some good notes. Last thing's written in the outline. Characters bleeding is under control. The storm is rapidly incoming. Okay, this sounds a little bit thrilling. Okay. And yeah, share your last lines if you have them. I want to read your last lines. Tell me. Okay. Kara, I reread the yummy scene I wrote today and then wrote a little. A yummy scene?
Ooh, okay.
Yanni worked on character portraits. Miss Vlogger, I'm working on my outline for my fiction, fantasy, and contemporary paranormal romance novel. Okay. Okay. I like it.
Ooh,
58 solid words, my new project. That's very
let's go.
respectable. Sometimes, like, getting those solid words is like pulling teeth. So I'm proud of you for showing up.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, we have some last lines. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, Kara, last line. Preventing you from getting dragged back to the castle. He spoke to the knot, not her. Okay, I'm sensing some tension here.
Yeah. I'm like, tell me more. Tell me more.
I know, right? I like it. I like it. A little bit
I
of
love that.
attitude. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I like it. All right. Rise last line. If tradition holds, the prince will choose next year, as he will be 25 on first harvest. Everyone knew that. Okay. I love some like lore dropping. I like it. I like it. And also princes. I'm already on board. Oh, okay, CK. I'm also DMing JM Hollis about my circus project, and they're helping me work through the block. Last line there. And various circus performers go either way. Okay, I'm kind of intrigued about like the either way. Like, what's the either way?
Yeah, what are our options?
Right? I love
What's
it.
happening?
Okay, and then Shadow Flight, but he's not ready to have someone else in the space that belongs solely to the two of them. So many private moments happened there, and he wants to shut the world out and hoard them for himself. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, it's always still first draft material, but it's something at least. Okay, come on. I like it.
I like it.
Don't talk yourself down.
Yeah, that's really good.
I like it. Okay, Stu did beta reading. Very good.
Love.
Either way, it could be anything really. It's something very specific. Okay, fine. We'll lean into the next.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. We still have some questions left over, so I guess we can just dive into answering some of those. Yeah, let's actually. Is any like in the chat? Let me know what are you drinking if you're drinking like a beverage, because
I switched to Pepsi because I realized I need caffeine.
Yeah,
because honestly,
with how many streams you've been doing, yeah.
And I had a Red Bull earlier. So,
oh my gosh. Are you
like coffee to start the day?
Are you okay?
I have water.
Okay, good.
I have not drunken enough, but I do have water.
Have it. Yes.
At all times, locked and loaded.
Yeah. So yeah, share your beverages. So we have a soda stream that my mom got us for Christmas, which is a good thing because without the soda stream, we would just compulsively buy. It wasn't LaCroix, so it wasn't like brand name, but like Bella V from Aldi. We would buy like 3 packs of those a week, which was absurd. It was absurd. We would just go through so much sparkling water. It was absurd. So this is sparkling water from our soda stream we have like a little like grapefruit flavor, it's honestly, you don't really taste it. It's not very strong. It's very much sparkling water, grapefruit.
Yeah, I love sparkling water.
I like it. It makes me
bubbles.
Hydrated. Yeah, the carbonation. Yeah, so it's probably not. I mean, it's not as good for you as water is, but
But hey, it's honestly better than what I'm drinking, and I'm doing my best here with the 0 sugar. Okay, I'm doing my best.
Fair enough. Oh, I just opened a can of worms. I think a bunch of people just.
Yeah, we be going off in the chat. Okay. I'm seeing. It's so incredible.
Oh, CK, I should be drinking water, but I am not.
Valid.
Well, I'm just drinking water, not the Red Bull. Oof. I think it's been forever since I've had a Red Bull. I think they give me.
I have 2 more.
Do you want to share?
Oh, yeah. No, I drink the white can, the coconut berry. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. Anyway.
Okay.
Bad for you.
Let's get a beverage. Sparkling water in a fancy glass for the vibes. Very important when you're writing. Very important. Right vibes. Riley's got water. Look at all these people hydrating.
Okay, God.
Water. Like...
Take my Pepsi and my Red Bulls by myself then.
Okay. Okay, Kara's drinking. Okay, I actually have never heard of this. It looks like, is it pronounced jarritos?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming
like
that
like soda.
Kind of a Spanish word. Okay.
Yeah.
Lime flavor. Honestly, I kind of want to try that. That sounds amazing. Okay. Yeah, lots of people love sparkling water. Yes. Yes.
It's so good.
It's like drinking TV static.
In a good way, though.
Water with the electrolyte powder added. Very good. That's healthy. Okay. Okay. Love it. Honey Boo Boo's Go-Go Juice. Love it. Okay. All right. Let's answer a question. Because I kind of got us completely derailed for a second. Love that.
That's okay.
I just needed to know what everyone was drinking. Okay.
Trying to
I'm
see.
nosy.
Okay, we're good. I unplugged my charger because my phone is having a panic attack about it.
No. Oh no.
Overheating, but we're good. We're way good. We're so good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This is fun. Another question: what keyboards do you guys use or recommend? Which, fun fact, Taylor just got a new keyboard. It's so pretty.
Oh. Here, let me light her up.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait. Let me turn the light on. Let's get the full effect here. Okay, wait.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Look at how beautiful.
And it moves.
Oh my gosh.
But you can change the mode. Your girl doesn't remember how, but wait.
Do you just like press?
Oh, I figured it out. I figured it out.
Look at it. It's so pretty.
Oh my god. Do we want to hear clicky taps? Let me.
Yes. Wait, what brand is it?
This is from Amazon. I don't know. I don't remember. Hold on. It's what pretty much everybody's got right now. Let me pull up my Amazon purchase really quick.
But I'm not like extremely well versed in the keyboards, and if anyone else is in the chat, like drop what keyboards you use, because I know there are amazing like keyboards out there that are like so expensive, you know.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I've gotten two. I think that they're both the same brand. They're both Yunzi, like Yunzii or something like that. And it was off of Amazon, and they're like both under $100. So I would find them as like relatively cheap as far as keyboards go, because I've seen
you can really get in there. Yeah.
Really. I feel like for the prices that they were, they're really good. So like this one is a Yunzi B68.
Okay.
Which is what I've been using recently. It has a very like creamy sound, which I really like. I've been loving it. But I have another keyboard. I think it's over here. I have to go get it. But it's like a typewriter keyboard. I believe it's also Yunzi. And it was cheaper, but it's like very clacky sounding. So let me go get it.
Ooh, yeah, this one is the EPO Maker. And it's the F75. Yeah, I literally looked it up. It is also the Reaper switch, the green switch, if that matters. Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, this is my typewriter one. It's very beautiful.
Oh, I got it back. I was like, where's my setting? I couldn't find it. But I'm using blue because it matches the Venture series. Like blue is like the
I love that
color.
I love that so much.
But yeah. I'm obsessed. Mine was $72, like with shipping and everything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got the like thinner one, so it doesn't have like the keypad, because I'm like, I'm never gonna use that, like the number pad ever in my life.
Yeah.
And with my like limited space, I wanted a smaller one. But it's like really like a good weight, and I like the little knob. It's like my volume knob. Honestly, I've had this like I've gotten like cheap ones from like the thrift store. Mm-hmm. I had like an Apple one. So I've tried a couple different things.
Yeah.
And this is worth the investment. Like it really is.
It
that's just a few coffees. It's a few coffees.
Yeah. Maybe like 2 months of coffees.
Yeah. But it's worth it. But it's worth it. For how much writing, you know? It's
oh my gosh. Yes.
Well, really worth it.
It's an investment for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm having a weird problem.
Okay.
What the heck? Okay. Oh, I think I know what happened. Hang on.
Bye, Joy. But no, I love it. And I have this color. It's the same color as what Hannah Grace has. And I was like, oh my God, that's actually so cute. But this comes in like black and white and a purpley color. But I liked this like sagey green.
It's beautiful.
I love it. I'm obsessed.
Yeah. My problem was that my other keyboard, like the typewriter one, automatically connected.
Oh no.
So then like it was like holding down the shift button. So when I was trying to like press with my mouse. I was like, wait,
you were like, hello?
like, what's happening? Why is this happening? Yeah, so I just had to move it and it's fine. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got people. Hang on.
Yeah, there's
a lot.
We missed a lot doing our
Oh, just let's take a moment to shame Stu. No. Oh no, I hate sparkling water. No, it's fine. Honestly, I know a lot of people that dislike sparkling water. It is very much an
Yeah, Trevor hates it.
And you're totally fine, but yeah, I just wanted to tease you for a second because I love you. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yeah, everyone's oohing and awing over the keyboards.
It's so
I love it. I love it. Okay, this was kind of funny. Stu, I do not think we would get along if friendship was only based on food preferences. I don't know. I feel like I'm very open to different kinds of food, so
yeah.
I don't know. There are a few things like I hate lima beans, and my brother loves them.
Valid.
So that would be
I hate pickles.
a hard line.
I hate pickles. That's mine.
Really?
I hate them.
I don't love them, but I'm like I'll eat a pickle. That's fine.
Anything pickled. It's like the whole just
really? Oh, what about pickled red onions?
No.
Oh. Well, it's okay. My husband also hates pickled red onions, so we just wouldn't. He wouldn't be my husband if it was dictated on that. So I'm glad that the world is not dictated on that.
Like I will never eat a pickle. Like will never. I refuse. But here's the kicker. I actually don't mind dill. Like in Greek food, like the seasoning of dill, I don't mind. Yeah. It's like the actual like vinegar pickle, whatever happens.
Do you not like salt and vinegar chips?
I actually don't mind salt and vinegar chips. Okay. It's not my favorite, but I would eat them if it was the only chip available.
You might have a similar palate to Clay.
Yeah,
he does not like the vinegar taste, but I love vinegary taste.
It's just the smell. Like just thinking about it.
Much. It's a bit much. Yeah.
Just thinking about it makes me kind of nauseous. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I'm gonna just Pepsi and we're gonna move on.
Okay. Oh, Margot, I'm actually a bit devastated by Stu's sparkling water opinion. She and I are pretty much same in opinions otherwise. That's true. Okay. We do have some keyboard recommendations. So Kara has a Philosophier keyboard from Amazon. I'm a happy girl. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, we have to look these up. Like, add these to the note. Bella has a Mophie keyboard from Amazon.
Yeah, I had a Mophie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like that.
Let's see.
Okay, that's a nice one.
By Shadow Flight. You might already be gone, but okay. Oh, I'm really happy that I'm getting more comfortable talking in the chat. I'm happy that you are too. Yes. Kara wants a keyboard that's more creamy because mine is super clacky. I understand that completely. That's why I got this one, because I was like, I need one for when I'm in a creamy, I just want it's a very pleasing sound if I'm just in that mood. The vibe of the typewriter is wonderful, but it is a little bit aggressive with the clackiness. Oops. Oh man. Okay. I don't know if I see any other. Oh, not the pickle hate.
I hate it.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that was the war in Discord?
I missed that war. Otherwise, I would have been present with a whole flag. I would have been leading a charge.
Yeah. Give me the pickle stuff. Make it very spicy. I'm with you, Kara. I love spicy stuff. Oh my gosh. There's what are they called? Like hot pickles or something? I love them. I love them. You're like, you're questioning my.
I also can't do spicy, so I'm like,
Taylor.
I actually don't mind the flavor of spicy, but I can't. I'm not built like that. I'm really not. I wish I was, because I would totally be down, but it's just.
Yeah. Oh, I love vinegary stuff and spicy stuff. Maybe I just really want.
Do you like sour things?
I do, but I also like sweet things. Maybe I just like extreme flavors.
Yeah, because I don't like sour. I don't like super. So I'm kind of on the opposite. I'm I don't like too sweet.
Let's lean into the comfortable.
Yeah.
Cozy food, but don't challenge me. Yeah, they are a lot. It's very arresting to the taste buds, Yeah. Okay.
It's just like another
Oh,
spell
let's pick
set.
another question. Um, okay, Fal said, are books the only medium you'd be interested in writing, or are there other things you'd want to try?
As in like broad, like short story or poetry or
I would interpret it that way. Like screenplays, yeah,
um
short stories, songs even, or like, yeah, did I say
yeah.
poetry? Yeah, any of that stuff. Or like even novellas or something, like just something different from just like a book, like a novel.
Mm. Yeah, I've definitely written in every format except for screenplay, but I feel like that would be really fun. Like I think I would have a good time with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like because then you don't really have to describe anything. You can just have like drama and like the scene play out. Um but yeah, definitely every other form I have written it before. And I do love writing in those formats. I actually was contemplating a writing challenge idea around short stories. So I don't want to say too much about it
Ooh,
because I do have a whole
that's
I
so
have a
fun.
concept. I've got a concept. And I feel like it could take off. Like it could be a challenge we all do and
Oh
be
my
really,
God.
really fun. But
It'll be like just like a almost like a big fat
it could
collaboration.
be. I think it'd be more be like fun to like just see
Yeah,
everybody try to do it. But
yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
I like that idea a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really see myself writing a screenplay. I've written a play before, I think in high school, because I took a lot of theater classes in high school, and in one of them we definitely had to write um like a few different plays and stuff. Or they're more like one act plays, right? Like scripts. Um so not strictly for screen, more like scripts for
Mm,
like stage theater.
yeah.
But um but I'm not like super interested in that personally for like long-term professional
Yeah.
life. I'm way more interested in, yeah, books for sure, but short stories and poetry I wrote a ton of in college, and I would love to return to that eventually. I mean, I have a big heart for that, and I would totally toy around with writing something more like a novella. I feel like that would be a unique
Yeah.
and fun challenge. So I'm very open to doing other things. My books are definitely my main focus right now, but I don't know. I could see myself like taking a palate cleanser break and deciding to tackle a new short story, especially given like I know short stories and books kind of take a very different strategy, but I feel like I've learned a lot about writing from writing my books that I could carry over to make my short stories stronger. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
And I would be interested in songwriting too, for sure. Actually, someone earlier today, I was at a baby shower, and when she found out that I like to write, she was like, "Oh, do you write songs?" And I was like, "Well, I haven't really, but I've always been like open to it. I think it'd be fun, but I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like my passion either. So
Yeah.
I don't know."
Yeah. I love songwriting. I haven't done it in a really long time. Ah, that's kind of a lie. But I don't think I've like set out to
Ooh,
like
lying
write
on the
song intentionally.
internet.
But I very much lean in the whole like when okay, you know what? I don't we're not gonna get into it. But yes, I do like to songwrite. I do
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Kara had a really good question. How do you write slow burn romance, girlies? I'm struggling. Yeah, I don't know if I have like advice of like this is how you do it, because I'm figuring it out alongside with you, because the romance that I'm writing for Project Phoenix, I mean, okay, just point blank period, I think anytime I write romance, it is going to be slow burn, because that is how I roll. I That's my preference, so like in terms of what I read, so I feel like that's just always what I'm going to end up going with, most likely. um I'm gonna leave it there. Tay, do you have any? 'Cause I'll come back to
Yeah.
you and jump in, but if you have any immediate thoughts, um, I would love to hear if
Yeah, no, I do. I'm actually implementing a slow burn. That's like a big major change I'm doing in Venture Below is turning it into a slow burn. Because right now it's incredibly insta-lovey for good reason, and Joy knows the
Mhm.
reason. But I want to do a better job of like setting it up and like really laying that foundation and like doing a lot of heavy lifting on this side of things, so that it makes more sense once you get reveals without saying anything. And then for Venture Beyond, though, book two, that is also like a slow burn, like friends to lovers type vibe between Riley and Alex. And with that, I mean, one like little piece of advice is to just do the almost really, really well and like give them opportunity to express their feelings or have a moment of physical intimacy somehow, and then like interrupt that and like literally pull it away or have one of them stop or like move on. Like I think I literally kept that like almost thing happening up until like there were 4 chapters left or something, and I just kept dragging it out and dragging it out. And yeah, it was honestly really fun to keep doing that. And by Natalie was like, girl, if you don't let these people kiss, I'm gonna scream like one more time and I'm gonna freak out. And I was like,
yeah,
like, oh shucks, too bad.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the first thing that comes to mind, and this could also like apply to like normal romance, but I think that it especially lends itself well to slow burn romance, is to have a reason why they can't fall for each other immediately.
Exactly.
Built into the plot. Because, so for example, I'm just going to use an example with Project Phoenix. This is a bit of a spoiler, kind of, maybe, but whatever. Not like terrible, but like I'm going to talk about the book. Okay, so Cecil and Vera, they're love interests for each other, right? Cecil has amnesia. Yes, that is a trope. I know, I'm acknowledging it, but I also love that trope. So like,
I got it in mine too, girl.
I love it. I love it. And there's good reason for it. It's not, yeah. Okay. And so Vera, first of all, she like kind of has responsibility to like, for reasons in the plot and the story, to help him regain his memory, or at least like figure out like something about him. I'm not going to delve into that. But she kind of, so like, he definitely falls for her first a little bit more, but she sort of rebuffs him because she's like, well, listen, you don't remember anything about your past life. You could have a wife and like kids that we don't know about. Like, yeah. No. So basically she turns him down because, yeah, like we don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. So like, we're not going to like go there because, yeah, for her, that's just how she views it. Especially, and she also feels almost like it would be unprofessional of her because, you know, to engage in any sort of, like, she has like those fleeting romantic thoughts a little bit here and there, and it's very like gradual, very like occasional, where it's, you know, she appreciates things about him. It's not like she's immediate like insta lust or anything like that. She just like, it's like little things that she notices that she likes and kind of thinks that to herself, like, oh, like he actually made me like no one's ever said that to me before, you know, like little things like that, like very gradually. But if there's any point where she feels like a little bit tempted to lean into, because he's a little bit more of the flirty one between the two of them, if she's ever tempted to reciprocate, she's like, no. It would be unprofessional because it's my job to help him figure out who he is, first of all. Second of all, yeah, he could have a whole wife and kids, and like, I'm not gonna do that, you know. Because of the type of person that Vera is, she's extremely responsible, very disciplined person. So she's like, yeah. So that's sort of the dynamic between the two of them. And that helps a lot because as long as Cecil doesn't have his memory, Vera isn't going to be all gung-ho about falling for him. She will, because like it's inevitable, but like that doesn't happen until like about halfway. But then she still has the, well, but we shouldn't do it, you know, even though,
because it's so true what the problem is.
Yeah, there's still like, you know, and of course, then other complications ensue that changes everything, and then it's like, oh, whoa, what the? We have to deal with this first before we can even think about it. So that's sort of how I'm handling it, where there is something very definitive, like an external obstacle that's keeping them from falling for each other organically. Because in a vacuum, they get along really well. So in a vacuum, they would absolutely like fall for each other very quickly. But they have all of these external things that are keeping them apart. And then, So, yeah. And they're very focused on the mission at hand, too, because there's the whole other plot going on. So, and especially, I mean, it's a romantic subplot rather than the main plot. So, there's a whole other thing that's going on, and the romantic stuff is kind of happening in the background, and we get the POVs from both of them. So you know, you get internality with both of them too, where they're like, oh, huh, that was actually like really heroic and really cool of them to do that.
Yeah.
Like, they try to have them like think positively of each other, and then like when they haven't touched in a long time, it's like, oh, I wonder like what that feels like without. Oh no, I'm not going to think about
that.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I hope that's helpful. That's kind of how I'm approaching it personally. So yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, I feel like I just talked for a real long time.
No, it was all good. All good.
Oh, okay. Maybe you guys can recommend some good slow burn romances for inside. Preferably Closed Door, Fade to Black, No Spice. I'll have to look at my Goodreads.
Yanni recommended Better Than the Movies. I also would recommend that one. I have read it. I liked it. It was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that one.
All of my recommendations will be fantasy because that's what I read for the most part. The first thing that comes to mind, this is like an indie published trilogy by A.K. Caggiano. Was that how you pronounce it? And it starts with Thrown in the Dark, but it's the Villains and Virtue series. It does have, in the last book, it has like a spicy scene at the end. And there's like a little bit of spice sprinkled in, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's like a very spicy book. So full caveat there. But like, I would say that's probably one of the most slow burn things I've ever read in my life, because the slow burn is the entire trilogy. So
oh my god,
it is the yearning in that trilogy is
so good.
It's unmatched. Another slow burn, I feel like Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, perhaps. I would say it's slow burn for the first book, probably. But that one is like Fade to Black and Closed Door for the most part, I think. Yeah, pretty much is. Those are the first two off the top of my head. Were there any other ones, Tay, that you thought of?
Nah. I can't think of any. It's one of those, like, all of the thoughts in like every book I've ever read in my life just vanished out of thin air, and I'm like, I actually have no idea.
I know, that's why I'm like, okay, I kind of want to pull up Goodreads, and if other people have recommendations, feel free.
Yeah. I'm like, let me pop open Goodreads. My books.
All my books. Oh my gosh, there's so many books. Okay.
Read. Let's see. Okay, how many books do you have in your all for?
So I haven't been using Goodreads for a very long time, and I didn't like go back and add books. Like, I've only been using it for like 2 years, and I didn't go back and add books, but I think it's like 119 the last 2 years.
Oh, wow, that's like so many.
I've seen, more than that. But I'm like, it's only been like the last 2 years, so.
Yeah, no, like, literally, like, it's totally casual. Yeah, my like all for my bookshelf is 1,108.
Oh my gosh! Wait, is that like all the books read?
That's all. Like, so it's all of the books in your want to read, currently reading it.
Oh no, my all is 270, which is still a lot less than yours.
My read is almost 300 though.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
My want to read is 423. It used to be the same. I used to not let myself add a want to read unless it was like, I tried to keep them like neck and neck, but I gave up.
Yeah, because my want to read is fairly, I want to kind of go through and like sit through. But anyways, back to the topic. I forgot.
Anyway, yeah. What are we talking about?
Okay, I think the Scholomance trilogy is fairly slow burn. It's like, it's by Naomi Novik.
Oh,
I think that one's fairly slow burn. The romance is not the focus, but it does happen very gradually. And it's a very unique and interesting romance. And let's see.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through I don't think I have anything that's under that criteria, honestly.
Oh,
Like,
Divine Rivals.
oh,
Actually, I think the first book in that duology would be fairly slow burn. Like I don't feel like they
I've
certainly
heard that.
fall hard eventually, but I feel like it's fairly slow burn. Like on the scale, it's definitely not insta love. It's like rivals to lovers.
Mm.
Um, hmm. Oh, I mean, The Cruel Prince, that trilogy, The Folk of the Air by Holly Black, for sure.
Yeah.
That one's pretty slow burn. I mean, the first book, it's like not even. Let's see. Yeah, the first book, you're like, wait, this is like romantasy? Like, what? Okay. I think those are some pretty good ones to start with.
Yeah, I don't have any. I am
Really?
so sorry. I have none. I have none.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pride and Prejudice. There we go.
Okay, Pride
Yeah,
and
Sue.
Prejudice, frankly, it is the original. It's the
It
original Enemies
is.
to Lovers, and it's so good.
It's so good. It still holds up, dude. It's so good.
Right, 19K. Well done. That's amazing. Oh,
Dude,
I
let's go.
fell. Okay. But yeah, I feel like those are my, and I think all the ones I mentioned are mostly they're either like fairly light on the spice or they are like fade to black. So I think those are the ones that I have.
Yeah.
But okay, do we want to? I feel like we've been yapping for a little while. Um,
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's do our next sprint, shall we?
I'm ready. I am ready. I love that I still haven't finished chapter 8 though.
Okay, well let's
It
add.
just keeps going on. It just keeps.
Want to do like 40 minutes? How are you feeling?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do 40 minutes. We can do that. Oh,
I think if I like fully lock in, dude, I think I could finish this chapter and potentially 9. If I like lock in, like I know I'm capable of, it could be over, man.
mm. Oh, Kara, do not apologize. We're going to be yapping regardless.
Oh yeah, no, no, no
Evelyn,
worries.
hello. So happy to have you. Okay.
Evelyn!
Okay, all right. I feel like I need to like stretch and like
I know. I need to like
the
do
mindset.
some lunges.
I'm starting a new scene. This is going to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you're gonna have to really think it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's okay.
starting things.
Okay, mine is like I'm ending this chapter and then it kind of picks up from where it left off almost, but in a different perspective. So
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good luck, everybody.
You got this.
Good. You
Got
got
this.
this. You got this. Okay. Let me start the clock in 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Hello.
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 Oh yeah, we hit 15,000, babes. Oh yeah, we did.
Oh yeah. That is such a happy thing.
I'm like in it. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
stop.
I also kind of don't want to stop, but I probably should, but I don't want to stop.
Valid. Yeah, I hit 15,277.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh my gosh.
I did finish chapter 8 and I started chapter 9. We have 783 in chapter 9. I don't remember how much did I write. It was literally like another paragraph of chapter 8 that I needed to finish. That was like 50 words. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Fire.
Okay. I do want to talk about my progress and also last lines, but before I forget, I want to say hi to Miley. She popped in. She just got done with D&D. So fun.
Oh, just love that.
And then Jim also popped in to say hi. We can put a pin in this, but Evelyn wants to know what song you're listening to. Tay's always rocking out. I love it. I love it. Oh,
I do forget constantly that there's camera on me.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Okay. So for me, I got 560 words, which honestly, for starting a new scene, I feel like was really solid. I was
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And then I'm about a paragraph away from Vera and Cecil meeting. I just wrote like the whole lead up to it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm in the after of them meeting. So I get the feeling 100%.
And I'm so curious. I'm like, am I going to write the dialogue similarly or am I going to change it? I don't know. I'm pretty much rewriting the whole thing, but I don't know yet, like if the dialogue feels right. So I have my first draft directly to the left and I'm like going to look at it and be like, because virtually I took like 2 lines from the first draft of what I've written so far for this scene. Yeah. The rest of it, it's completely different. So now I'm like, okay, it'll be interesting. Yeah. But okay, what was your last line, if you don't mind sharing?
I have no idea. Who are you?
Love it. Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm 5 words away from 16,000 words.
Oh, then you have to write 5 words. Then you have to.
I will. I think I'll do that tonight, but it'll be like 1 sentence,
Yeah.
Because then I have to go to bed. I have a long day tomorrow.
Yeah.
But okay. All right, so my last line was the burn of tears threatened to spill over, clogging her nose and throat.
Oh, and we're a paragraph away from meeting Cecil? Yes. What is happening? Oh my
god. So she's struggling. Yeah. She's devastated.
Oh, I have to know. Oh, I have to know.
I'll do like another pass of the next few chapters and I can send them to you.
I gotta know. I literally have to know what's happening.
Oh gosh. Okay, and yeah, if anyone else has last lines that they want to share, feel free to drop in the chat. Margot said last notes and outline. Character realizes she needs to be responsible for caring for the others and keeping them calm, despite the fact that she is just as terrified as they are. We love good characterization. I love that. That's so good. Like I love a character that is kind of like a protector or like a mother hen, or like they try to act like they have everything together, but obviously like they don't. Yeah. CK, I think there's this big test of blood family ties versus found family. Brainstorming last night. I like that. Blood family versus found family. I like that a lot. Because like the wrestling of, what you were born into versus like who you're becoming and who you want to
Yeah.
be type of deal. I think a lot of people like thematically, I think that's really powerful. So I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. And Kara wrote 304 words. Last line. Her scream was lost in the wind and rain as he too lowered himself above her onto the ground.
Whoa, what's happening? Whoa, what's happening?
I like it. I like it a lot. Dare I say that was a sleigh?
Slay. Slay.
I'm so intrigued. Like
Okay,
between the
what is
sleigh and
going
the previous
on,
last line,
Kara?
I'm like, something is happening. Something's happening.
Literally.
I love it. Okay. Well, with that, I guess I have 5 words to write, but
Yeah.
I will probably write that off stream. Because I gotta get ready for bed.
Yeah.
Get ready for bed.
To answer the question of what I was listening to, surprisingly, it wasn't Taylor Swift. I don't think I have a single Taylor Swift song in my Venture Below playlist. I need
No
to
way.
fix that. I need to
I
fix
can't
it.
believe that.
It's
I
a
feel
new
like
playlist.
I feel like
So
Taylor Swift is an artist that deserves a spot in like every
100%.
single
I
place.
have a whole playlist just for her music. That's I think 15 hours long or something. Wait, let me get the facts. Oh, I'm sorry. That was really dramatic. 6 hours long of just Taylor Swift. But yeah, that is really shocking. But I was listening to initially I Miss You, I'm Sorry, Gracie Abrams. Yeah.
Ooh.
And then About You by the 1975. So
Yeah. Yeah.
those are the two that were, they speak to me.
Mhm.
They speak to
Yeah.
me.
Oh, I just saw. Hi, Anna. I just saw that you popped in. Good to see
Yeah,
you. Okay. Well, I love that.
very
Oh,
fair, Yanni. Taylor
and
is your
then
friend. Fix it.
JK finished writing the scene for Chapter 9 of Project Sugar and Spice. Very good.
Amazing.
I love it.
I love that.
Perfect. This was so good. This was honestly such a good. Yeah, I think I wrote close to. I think I wrote 1,000 words, or I was like really close to 1,000.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm real close to 1,500. Guess I'll just have to finish.
Like you just have to do it. You just gotta do it.
It's like literally 3 words away.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, with that, that's going to be the farewell. Taylor, do you want to tell the good people where they can find you?
Of course, you can find me here on YouTube at Taylor Ann Wright or over on Instagram at author Taylor Ann Wright. You can find my books on Amazon, and I will be live tomorrow on my channel at 11 a.m. We are doing some reading sprints, but if you want to write during that, totally cool also. And then, yeah, I have a video going up Saturday all about the 24-hour reading challenge. So,
Exciting. Exciting. I love it. And then, yeah, you're on my channel, Write with Joy. And I make a lot of writing vlogs. I have some like writing craft chats sprinkled in there and some like book chats sprinkled in there. But it's primarily been writing vlogs. A little heavy on the writing vlogs recently. But that's fine. That's what I'm, doing right now. So yeah, I guess that's that. I hope
also
you guys
give this a like.
Yes.
Give this live stream a like, everybody. I better see the likes.
Oh!
I know, mine won't do that.
Yeah, go subscribe to Taylor.
Subscribe here. Subscribe here.
You're not subscribed to Taylor. I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, well, good night, everyone. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye. Bye.